Hi, welcome back to Accounting with Vernon, your journey towards a good grade for Unit 2, the Corporate and Management Accounting paper for the Edexcel uh, specification. So far, in my previous contents, I have taken you through the capital structure with all the relevant areas discussed. The next chapter that is left to be discussed is the financial statements of limited companies. So before we go to discuss the financial statements of limited companies, I am going to draw your attention towards a very important topic in Unit 1, the accounting system and costing. A topic which most of the students, even still, they don't like even remembered of. That is none other than the depreciation of non-current assets. So if you are not having a good idea about the depreciation part, you are going to struggle when you are going to prepare the statement of comprehensive income and also the statement of financial position. We'll also need this lesson even when we are going to discuss the cash flow statements. So I thought before I start that lesson and also before I start the cash flow statements, I will take you through the depreciation of non-current assets so that I am happy that I have given you the theoretical knowledge and I have once again taken you through the knowledge that you need to be successful for Unit 2. These contents that have been created is all for your benefit. So if you're still not subscribed my channel, please do it, subscribe it, share it, comment on it, like it, and also please mention from where you are or you are watching my content and your school. So that will help you to prepare better contents for you in future. And also please comment on what you need to be done further, and I can prepare separate contents for that as well. Right. Now, what is depreciation? It's very important. So, non-current assets, along with its life, when you start using the non-current assets, it loses its value, isn't it? Wear and tear, time, technological change, the non-current assets starts losing its value. Now, that is termed as depreciation. That is termed as depreciation. What could be the reasons for depreciation? What could be the reasons for depreciation? The first reason could be the physical reasons, isn't it so? Could be physical reasons. Physical reasons, isn't it? Wear and tear, isn't it so? The physical reasons could be the wear and tear of the asset. Second one could be what? Could be your economical factors. The economical factors. The economical factor, the economical reasons, isn't it so? Your third one could be time. Your third one could be time. And your fourth one could be the depletion. Right? So the causes of depreciation has been tested in Unit 1 in the exam as well. So the causes of depreciation we can summarize it as the physical reasons, the economical factors, time factors, as well as the depletion. So depreciation, as I said, is a loss of the value of a non-current assets due to many reasons. And also I take your attention back to Unit 1. Remember the accounting concepts, right? The accounting concepts that we discussed in Unit 1, some of the concepts are relevant for your depreciation as well. What were the concepts? We discussed so many concepts, isn't it so? So all of the concepts, accruals concept or the matching concept is going to be relevant for depreciation. Prudence concept is going to be relevant for depreciation. Consistency concept is going to be relevant for the depreciation. And the last but not the least, the materiality concept is also going to be an important concept when we look at depreciation, right? The next one that you need to know is what are the depreciation methods that we need to know when we are studying Unit 2. What are the depreciation methods? Okay. So the depreciation methods are, we look at the straight line method, or the depreciation on the cost. Straight line method, very simple. We always like to see if the question is having a straight line method depreciation to be done in the exam. Saves us time, simple, easy to understand, doesn't create much problems for us. So how do you find the depreciation on straight line method? One, the cost minus your scrap value divided by the life. Isn't it so? Cost minus scrap value divided by the life, or the residual value divided by the life. The second one could be, or the other one could be the cost straight away into the depreciation rate. Straight into the depreciation rate could be the second way that we have to find the depreciation for the question. Okay, so straight line method, we have no issues at all. Reuse in balance method, the one that most of us do struggle. The depreciation will be found the net book value into the depreciation rate. The net book value into the depreciation rate. Okay, or the written down value into the depreciation rate. The third method that is there in the syllabus is the revaluation method. So for the revaluation method, you will take your opening balance of your non-current assets. You will take your opening balance of the non-current assets, right? You will plus, or you will add. What will you add? You will add if you have any additions. If you have any additions or any purchases during the year, and you will minus your closing balance. You will minus your closing balance. So the opening balance plus any additions minus the closing balance, you will be able to find your depreciation on the revaluation method. Now, why is this lesson very important for us? Is because in the exam, for the questions, is it going to be the financial statements, or whether it is going to be the cash flow statements? You'll have to find the depreciation relevant for the year. You may have to find it for the whole year, or you might have to find it for the number of months the asset has been used. So it's very important, this lesson, for you to understand the basics and how to get it done when you see a question in the exams. So depreciation is the loss of non-current assets due to so many reasons. I said physical reasons, there may be economic factors, time factors, depletion, right? And the three main methods that we have to revise before I start the financial statements of limited companies for your unit 2: how to find the depreciation on the straight line method, how to find the depreciation on the reducing balance method, and how to find the depreciation on the revaluation method, right? So a simple thing to keep in mind: the formulas and the number of the method that we are going to calculate the depreciation. Is it for the whole year, or is it for the number of months, right? Given you a very small idea about depreciation, the next content that I'm going to upload for you is going to be the disposal of non-current assets, which is going to be another important part of the exam. So please stay with me, share my content, subscribe if you have not done it yet, and also mention from where you are following my lessons. I will be seeing you soon with the next content on the disposal of non-current assets. Thank you very much, and you have a wonderful day.